Hi everyone. It's good. I'm glad that you came to see me again. Um, this is Shanti. I don't know if you got to see him before because he's pretty shy and he's quite the scaredy cat. But here, since we got to Petah Tikva, he's back to his needy old self, and he's always hug me and touch me and rub my belly and boo, chatul. Chatul in Hebrew is cat. Anyway, there we go. So I wanted to tell you, since for those of you who follow, you already know, but I moved to Petah Tikva, which is near the center of Israel. It's in the center of Israel, about 15-20 minutes drive to Petah Tikva, which is to Tel Aviv, which is more known, and it's much better than Beer Sheva. Beer Sheva was really far from everything. So I want to tell you a little bit about the whole process of packing and unpacking and moving and how this whole week went by for me. So packing obviously was exhausting. We started the weekend before, or a week before we were going to move, and we did a little bit that weekend, but we had a lot to do anyway, and we were really tired. Toma had a really long week with all of his helping me. You know, he was everything logistic, everything that you need to talk to people and service help, and the phone, the cable, the internet, the landlords and everything. He's taking care of everything, and he took care of everything, and it really helped me to, as you know, focus on school, which I finished. I got my last grade today. Everything's above 80, and I'm very happy. I'm just glad that it's over, and now I'm an alumni, and I'm very proud. Anyway, so since he was helping me with all that, it was really exhausting for him, and it was even more exhausting for me because I wrote about it in my written post. The whole past week, not this week, the last week, I was saying goodbye to all the caregivers, all the shiatsu guy, my watsu guy, my acupuncture, and all my Fibro gym, and all the little different classes I was taking, the qigong. And it was really sad to say goodbye to everyone as I wrote, but I was happy. I'm happy that it's over, and I'm happy that I got everything done. Anyway, then came this past weekend when we had to pack. Thursday we did some packing. Friday we had to come here to this apartment to wait for the satellite TV guy. It's called Yes here in Israel. We had to clean the apartment and get some stuff for the apartment, and I'm really excited, and it was losing my focus. Anyway, that Friday was really long. We started at 8 in the morning, and we got home at around 9 p.m. and it was a really tiring day, and we couldn't pack anything that day. So Saturday we had a lot of packing and finishing up to do. So Tomer helped me so much, and he was the director of everything. He's like, okay, let's finish this room, let's finish this, let's do this first, and very systematically we packed the entire house. For me, it was absolutely draining. I had very little energy, and then after the whole packing thing, we had the barbecue that I told you about, and the barbecue was really fun. I'm probably not going to have time in this video to show you pictures and movies and everything, so I think I'm going to do like a little montage of the pictures and things and movies from the party and the move and everything. So that'll come up later. But the barbecue, thank God, Omri took care of everything. He got the food, he got the drinks, he organized everything in the house and outside to have the guests and people come over. It was his party too, because he also left Beer Sheva. Anyway, it was really fun. but it was really tiring. And then the next morning we had to move, and everything went by exactly according to plan. Went to sleep, and the cats were locked in the house before the party, so they were in the house, and I was calm. I wasn't worried about having to look for them, and with the meat and looking for them outside and grabbing them. I already had them. And then Sunday morning we locked them in a room while the movers came and took everything out. and then we put them in their cages, got in the car, and left Beer Sheva. And in the car, they were really, really, really stressed. They were crying, or Shanti was crying most of the time. So was Hamuda. They were really scared, and it was really hot. So they were kind of like dogs, They were panting, and they got sick and threw up and peed and pooped and everything in their cages. And it was really, really hard experience for them and us. But we got home, and I sat with them in the room, and I calmed them down and cleaned them up a little bit. And actually, they got accustomed really quickly to what's going on, to this new house. While we were unpacking, they were still a bit scared, but in the evening already, they were already calm. And I have to tell you about the unpacking part. Unpacking, I think, was even harder for me than packing, because I did a lot of it. I did a lot of the unpacking. I packed a lot of boxes and everything, because I wanted to, have a place to sit so that I can rest. And everything was on this couch. That was my grandparents' couch when they were alive. And so it's kind of nostalgic and emotional to have this couch here. You can see the pillows, and they're colorful. And the chair over here. It's all a big set. It's a set of couches. Anyway, the problem with unpacking is that we still don't have a closet for our clothes, and we still don't have our bedroom, a bed, and nightstands, and the little dresser, and so all those things are on their way, but they're only going to be here in hopefully the beginning of next week. And then I'll be able to unpack all our clothes, and my parents will bring us a ladder, and we can hang up all the pictures. We have really high ceilings here. So I think I want the most hard part for me, or the pain-wise, the really painful part is actually my feet. Because packing, or unpacking, you have to stand most of the time and move and pick up and move and everything. And the one thing that really drew my attention pain-wise was my feet. They felt like they were melting off. They felt, I can't even describe it. I don't know how to describe it, but they were really, really, really achy. And for the first couple of days or 3 days here, I wasn't really feeling the rest of the pain. Like, my shoulder is better, and my hands are a bit better, but my legs have, they weren't that bad. I only felt my heels, but now they're coming back, But I still feel, I've been sleeping okay, except for last night where my cat was waking me up, and I'm really happy. And my time is running out here, so I just wanted to give you a big smile and let you know that I'm happy here, even when I have my little mood swings. But I'm happy, and I'm happy to live with Tomer and start a life together. And that's it. I hope you come and visit here again, and I hope that you have a pain-free day and weekend. And and I'll see you next time. And look for the montage of party pictures and movies. Bye. To say